Welcome everyone to a JMT stream where we will be watching the Nintendo Direct of March 27th of 2025. I am joined by Matt,
Hello.
a crooked Tyler,
Hi.
Rob, please don't be weird. And we're joined by Rob.
That'd be weird. I don't even know what a Nintendo is.
Great start.
Rob's like, I'm just here to be.
What do
Rob's
you
the
mean?
personality hire today.
I was
He
invited.
has no skin in this game.
Yeah, I got no. Maybe.
He's-
Yeah, I got nothing.
He doesn't Nintendo.
Like I got nothing
He-
against him. I just don't have one.
He's used to Nintendo. He used to Nintendo the Wii days back in the Wii.
Yeah, I weed.
But switched. He only switched when Kingdom Heart Hello, Sora came to
Smash.
I played
Smash.
Smash.
I played
Yeah.
Smash to play as Sora. Yeah,
Yeah.
but who didn't?
Yeah, truly.
Yeah, truly. This is most likely the last Nintendo Direct for the Switch 1 before they officially convert to Switch 2. Of
Super
which-
exciting.
Yeah. Of which the Switch 2 Direct will be next week. We'll also be doing a stream/recording then as well. So stay tuned for that. Any predictions for this Direct? Sorry, it took me a while to come up with the word
Did you
prediction.
just have a stroke there? Oh my
Damn.
god.
Always having a stroke here.
Any
All right, here's my prediction.
Okay. here's-
premonitions?
Premonitions, yeah. What's your prediction?
No Silk
What's your
Song.
Yeah, I doubt that.
No,
Silk
I
Song
think you'll
will
see
be in
that
here.
next week.
Yeah, I honestly
is
think
there
that
like
it's
the
gonna...
super secret direct? Is this like direct part 1? Why would it be next week?
because I think it's gonna be a launch title for the Switch 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's what people are speculating.
yeah.
wasn't there like a thing like April 2nd?
Yeah, next
Isn't
week.
that what? So what is that?
That's the
That's a
Switch 2.
Yeah, Switch 2
Oh,
Direct.
that's a Switch announcement. Why'd they even do this then? Why didn't they just do it?
So,
Rob, I
why?
think honestly, I honest to God think that, like, my predictions. Okay, I think that we're gonna get a release date for Metroid Prime 4. I think that we're gonna get more information on the new Pokemon game, which I think is ZA or AZ. And then I think that I think that those are gonna be two of the focuses, and I think that's why they're having this, Rob, is because they're gonna announce launch days for those, and they're not gonna come out until like the end of the year.
Okay.
That's
So,
my guess, because it's
it's all-
been confirmed for Pokemon that it's not coming out until like the later half of the year anyways.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll give like a definitive date in this direct.
Okay.
it's also a thing where like they want to switch to details, speculations, all to talk about that console to be its own thing. And
Yeah.
not
No,
like
so this is just the baby shit we don't care about.
Yeah, pretty much.
this one.
Not good
I-
enough to be on Switch 2.
Well, I
mean-
don't know. There's a couple of things that I hope. I mean, like, granted, I think that all of these titles that are going to be talked about today are going to be on the Switch 2. Is
Yeah.
my guess.
They're the announcements for the dying console.
Well, yeah,
the
they're
last.
the- I mean-
they're the
Like it's like I
could
said.
be.
Like I said, this is probably the last Nintendo Switch Direct for the original Nintendo Switch. That's why
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
happening.
yeah. Okay.
So
But my
So-
predictions are obviously Metroid
Metal
Prime 4.
Gear.
yeah.
And then also Metal Gear as well. But
Metal Gear.
Metroid Prime 4, we're gonna get probably another trailer and a release date maybe. I think that we're gonna get some more information on the new Pokemon game. And then finally, I think that we're going to get oh, this was random. This is so random, and this is a shot in the dark, and I don't know if this is actually gonna happen. It's been a really, really long time since we heard anything about this new Story of Seasons game that's supposed to come out. It's made by it's gonna be an original concept by the team that made Harvest Moon. And basically, I genuinely think that we're going to get a trailer here because it's been a very hot minute since we've heard anything about that game. It was announced, I think, like a year ago on a Nintendo Direct or something, and
Mhm.
nothing since. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that today.
Tyler, predictions, or are you just vibing?
I'm vibing because I didn't even know this was happening.
Me either.
Here's the thing.
Like very
No,
last
no,
minute.
no. Here's the thing. Nintendo doesn't ever announce the direct until the day before it drops.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So Tyler's
Hey,
a
me
liar.
neither.
He's known since last night.
Oh, last night, but like I'm not expecting anything though. There's nothing I'm really like excited for Nintendo besides for the new Pokemon game. That's about it.
give me Fire Emblem. That's all I ask.
Yeah, a new Fire Emblem game would be nice.
Though that's probably
It's
coming.
been a hot minute.
That's Switch 2. That's not for this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly, I
Switch
think
to-
that this is going to be like the games, their main party games that are coming out way later in the year, and then I think games that are just kind of like, whatever. This is coming out.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
It's
like kind of like
for typical Nintendo Direct fashion, honestly.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be a lot of third party. And I don't think that like they're going to save their big dogs like Animal Crossing and stuff for the Switch 2 event. If there's anything new for like a new Animal Crossing or anything.
All right, let's stop yapping.
Also, too, am I too
Oh.
quiet, real quick?
Okay.
Because I think we got some complaints.
Complaints.
I think I
don't really
complained
Um,
really loud.
I don't really
Okay.
see anything on the chat.
You're good.
What complaints are you talking about?
Frank. So Frank was messaging me saying, Tyler, you are extremely loud, borderline peaking. I don't know if that's Justin's side or yours.
That's probably my
Oh,
side.
okay.
Frank, am I loud? Am I okay?
Yeah, no, it was on the side. Sorry.
He's
I meant to
typing.
specify. I was just
Rob is quiet.
All right. Oh God. Now am I good?
Yeah. Actually, you do sound louder.
I had to put my mic like right in my face. More?
Is it
Well,
is it
that
chat
might be
loading?
that might be a Justin thing that he can just adjust.
Am I gonna have to like yell?
yeah.
Justin, maybe
Justin,
like
you can probably-
adjust his Discord.
No, I have Rob on max. I also have Tyler
Oh
on max.
shit!
All right.
So
how
I'm
about
gonna-
how about
I'm
now?
on
Am I
max.
okay now.
I'm dropping Tyler.
That's right. Otherwise, I'll be
And
in your ear like.
Oh, I did
Alright.
not like that.
All right, dropping Tyler's. All right.
I have to get all close to the mic.
Rob's like, this is now an ASMR stream. Thanks everyone for joining. Wow, we
I don't know.
react to the Nintendo Direct.
Oh,
Okay, Tyler, that is
We're going to be looking out for the wild Nintendo Switch before it goes out of extinction.
okay.
well. So the funny thing too, Rob, is that they already said that they're going to continue support for the Switch 1 for like the foreseeable future, allegedly.
Told you.
Sure they are.
I told you, Matt.
They fucking better.
No, you
Alright.
got to get the new one. You got to adopt.
We'll see.
Matt,
You didn't
good?
tell
We'll see
me.
what titles come
Nintendo
out.
told me.
What? Oh
You
no,
didn't
I
tell me that.
Hmm?
Nintendo told me that.
Oh, I told you that they were going to still support the game regardless, or support Nintendo Switch 1.
Yeah, that was confirmed.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're
that's
gonna-
a rumor
That'll be
still.
fu-
I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, let's just go. Let's.
They're going to support you putting your Switch right in the garbage so that you can buy the new one.
Yeah, literally, I'm getting a Switch too.
Is it loud for you guys, by the way?
No, good.
Yeah, it's good.
That's okay.
Flank, let me know how the volume is, please. Dragon Quest.
Oh, hey, Dragon Quest. Cue the Dragon Tales theme song.
Dragon Tail.
Dragon Tail.
Dragon Tales. I still gotta get the.
Take my hand.
I still gotta get
Okay,
the one that just
another
came
quick
out.
prediction before they even announce anything. How much money you want to bet it's gonna be like this is also gonna be on Switch too?
Oh yeah, no. I have no doubt that most of these games will be on Switch too.
Do you think that they're gonna announce it today though? My
No.
assumption is yeah.
They're gonna announce it for Switch 3 probably.
There you go.
So Justin, when are you gonna get this game?
I don't know. I still got to
This
buy
is a long one, too.
for the
It's a
trailer
pretty
or
long
the games.
title, right? The game, right?
Oh,
the
I mean,
Dragon Quest or Dragon Quest games.
The Dragon Quest is the typical JRPG length, you know. It's a
Yeah.
long spec.
I'd love to get into them just because of the art style, but like I just know my attention span. I would.
Hey Matt,
love it.
who
Yeah.
who drew the Dragon Quest games? Do you know?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Toriyama.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
The
Hello,
goat.
everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide.
That kind of makes
Hello,
it
my
today's
friend.
Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing
Konnichiwa.
information on upcoming
Minasan.
Nintendo Switch games.
Yo, Rob, have you ever seen the clips
We'll
of Phil
also have
Spencer's
Nintendo
talking in
Direct for
Japanese?
Nintendo Switch 2.
No, and I don't want to.
Oh,
That
it's
feels
quite
So please
hilarious.
tune in for that as well.
Konnichiwa, Mina-san.
Yeah.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1
Exactly just like that.
HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
NX.
Another character appeared at the end.
Watashi wa
What kind of
Phil
adventure
Spencer.
awaits?
Desu.
We hope you're excited
Desu.
for more information in the future.
Desu.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Let's go, my guy.
Escape
Are they
from
still gonna
dire
have that?
straits.
No hope.
Well, Tyler's already in. It's edgy.
Yeah, right.
2 minutes.
Is it a
until
simulator, though?
oxygen zero.
Oxygen Zero.
Oh, I didn't like that moan.
Help me.
Oh,
Why is it
Tyler.
Why? I feel like this is gonna be an anime game.
Wait.
I don't know why.
Oh,
Latest
wait.
entry in the Eye, the
Okay,
Oh,
I
Justin
know,
naturally
I
knows
know,
what this is.
I know what the series is,
You
yeah.
are Kaname Date,
Very
a special
anime.
agent
Got
with
it.
a
Kaname
sophisticated
Date.
AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye.
This is a
Your
new game in
mission
the
is
series.
to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm so
Conduct
good.
interviews
I'm
to
sorry. No,
investigate
thank
Iris's
you.
whereabouts.
Okay.
Dive into a
I promise you,
subject's
the
dream.
first
The
game
minute
is
this
actually
bitch
pretty
was
good.
Hidden deep within their psyche.
I promise
The
you, the
minute
first game
this
is
bitch
pretty
was
good.
wearing a
Solve
bunny outfit, I'm
mind-bending
really sorry,
puzzles
Justin.
in an
I don't
explorable
trust you
environment.
because, good God,
Everything you
she
learn
has
will bring
bunny
you one
ears.
step
I
closer to the
promise you,
truth.
she was not wearing that in the first game.
Okay.
Uncover what's hidden in reality
Bunny
and
ear.
dreams to rescue Iris.
Like,
Like-
nope, don't like that.
Do you know
That's a
the?
sprite.
For Konami Date,
Matt, you know the
Your
Zero
Eye,
escape
Insomnium
games, right?
Files launches on
No,
the Nintendo Switch
Okay,
system
never mind.
July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
Oh, another Justin game.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, the
Double
sister
Summoner.
series of my other favorite game.
Persona.
Rob's a hater of
Classic
all Persona
Atlas
games.
action RPG returns.
I've only played Royal.
Remastered
Yeah,
HD
let's be-
graphics
let's be
and
honest.
enhanced
He's a
Yeah,
hater
but-
of most turn-based RPG
set in the
games.
capital city in the year
Not all.
No, he
2020.
liked Final
Raido
Fantasy.
Kuzunoha makes
Six.
his living as an apprentice detective.
Six.
I said
Masterpiece.
I did say most.
Unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner.
Okay.
To protect the capital,
Devil
Raido
summoner.
must investigate
Devil
a series
summoner.
of supernatural cases.
Is this actually Shin
Fight
Megami
real-time
Tensei?
battles
No, it is.
alongside
Devil Summoner
demons
is
you
like
summon.
a sub-title,
Work
like
with your
Persona.
demons to strike an enemy's weak point. Then follow up with a
Persona.
powerful attack.
This is pretty cool,
Cooperation
actually.
is the
Not
key
gonna
to
lie.
victory.
The big armadillo
Turn
gets
opposing
me.
demons into allies.
I just like the free-flowing
Demons can
combat,
also
too.
be useful outside
It's
of
interesting
battle.
seeing it, like,
And
based
their
like this
powers are
when
helpful
I
in
know these
finding
characters from
solutions during
Persona, you know.
investigations.
Yeah.
Guide Raido through a series of
think
strange incidents.
This might be a remake.
That
Yeah,
hat
that's
is
what I was
sized to
wondering.
fit on his
that will
hair.
shake the capital to its core.
It's
Raido
bigger than his
Remastered,
head. It is
The
sized
Mystery of
for
the
his
Soulless
hair.
Army
Yeah.
launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
Oh, remastered. Yeah, you were
Pre-orders
right.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Raido.
Consume
Not Rider.
Darkness.
Raido.
You're Japanese.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a
Konnichiwa.
strange, unfamiliar
Konnichiwa,
realm.
Minasan.
Oh, sh-
Konnichiwa, Phil Spencer-san.
Oh, this is that Pac-Man game.
But who is
Oh, this one looks
spirited
sick.
stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival
This is
begins.
Matt, or not Matt, Rob. This is based
As
off that
Puck guides you on your journey,
Yeah,
you'll
TV
Rob
show
got
on
into the expansive
Amazon.
world.
Rob watched this with us.
I did
Yeah.
watch that
Examining
one.
your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Paku Paku.
But tread lightly.
Paku?
The creatures
This seems
inhabiting
very
this world will
copyright
prove
driven.
hostile.
No, I mean
When
it's.
facing
I'm pretty
opposing
sure
enemies,
it's.
you and
This is
Puck
Bandai
have
Namco.
to-
temporarily fuse
Yeah.
into the Gaia
So
form
they have
Oh,
the
this-
rights.
oh,
unleash
okay.
powerful
Yeah.
attacks.
Like it's a like essentially kind of like a new take on
By
Pac-Man,
consuming
if I'm not
your prey,
mistaken.
you'll collect resources
Gotcha.
that can then be used to enhance
This
your
looks
abilities.
really cool.
This is
To uncover
scratch
true
What
your
character you play
Hollow
as?
Knight itch, Rob.
and
No.
devour enemies
No.
to
Oh,
survive
damn.
this cruel world.
'Cause it's not Hollow
Experience a
Knight.
dark
Oh my
twist
God.
It's not
Edgy
Hollow Knight,
Pac-Man.
but the sprites look
Shadowland
kind of
launches on Nintendo Switch, July
to me.
18th.
I don't know.
Iffy.
No, I agree.
I might have to get this.
That one looks
It
pretty
looks,
good.
it looks like
The
if you're trying to like do
March
something, you should like do it harder.
Patapon?
Like that
Patapon,
looks like
Patapon.
kind of like let's
Remasters
just
of
shit together.
Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming
Pata,
onto
pata,
Nintendo Switch
Patapon.
as one bundle.
I feel like this is a
Holy
Justin
shit.
game.
Play
No, it's
your
not.
drum
I've
to
never
the
played
beat
this
and
series.
give different
Really?
commands to the
Yeah.
Patapon army. For
Is
example,
Patapon related to
Pata,
Loco
Pata,
Roco?
Patapon, and
That's what I was.
love
Okay, that's what I was
Loco
thinking.
Roco. Oh my God! Bring
On,
back.
I-
Hello.
Patapon,
Bring
I don't
back
know.
Loco Roco.
But yeah, it's on PlayStation.
And if
Yeah.
you string together combos with good timing,
Here's a PSP
the
game, Matt.
Patapons enter
Yeah,
fever
yeah,
mode
I know
and
that,
Get a big
but-
boost in
Okay.
power.
Bring it back. Can you play it on modern day consoles? I don't think so.
I'm sure you could
Shield-savvy Tate
emulate it or something.
Build up
Probably.
your
I don't know.
battalions and take
I
on
do have
hordes of
PSP
fierce
emulators,
foes.
But didn't you have to like tilt the PSP for that one?
No,
Actually,
it was
yeah.
just the L and
It
R
was the left
buttons.
and right
Features have been
buttons.
added,
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
right.
advance
That's
to the
right.
beat of your own drum.
Justin, I thought you were a
Leave the
rhythm game
Patapons and
enjoyer.
March 4th, when Patapon 1+2
I mean, I
Replay
am.
launches on Nintendo Switch
When it
July
suits him.
11th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this doesn't suit him, but Persona Dancing
No.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome to
or that other
Zentown,
game he likes.
a
Pokemon?
cozy
The
place
the
nestled in
fighting rhythm,
windswept
like the
hills.
action rhythm game
This is where your
Is this
new
Story
life
of Seasons?
from like last year.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
God.
He got it. He called it.
Oh
First
shit!
popping up on the Nintendo DS system.
Wow,
This
this
immersive
looks so
farming
much better than
life sim has
Pokemon.
no shortage of
It looks exactly the
activities to get
same.
up to.
Already.
I was wrong.
I mean, I don't know, Rob.
Tend to your farm.
Pokemon
while
looks like
growing
dog shit
crops
compared to
and
this.
caring for animals.
I don't know. I haven't played
Oh,
one. In...
girl.
The last one I
So
played
back
was
to this game.
X.
Wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Damn, that was really the last one.
Yeah,
As
I
bazaar
played like a
sales
little
grow,
bit of
you'll
the.
help the once
I don't
famous
even
market
remember what
regain
remake
its
it was. It was the one
former
with Typhlosion, whichever one that
splendor. You
is.
can also
Sapphire.
get to know the locals.
I'd like to spend more time
Yeah. No, Soul Silver,
Maybe
Heart
nurture a
Gold.
relationship.
No,
Because
no,
that's-
no, no.
Find that
That's
No,
Typhlosion
that
is
was
Cinnamon.
DS. It's Typhlosion.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Plus,
Yeah,
Right.
that wasn't
taking advantage of
Typhlosion.
Zephyr
Ruby and
Town's windy
Sapphire would
conditions
be
can
like
Blaziken?
or
and other
Blaziken.
tasks
shit.
of
Torchic.
Blaziken. Yeah, Torchic.
Then which-
This
which
looks
one is that?
amazing, by the way.
Yeah, this looks really
The
good.
winds of change are coming.
I
and
will be
your
buying
new
this.
life on the farm begins when
We know.
Well, I'll bring our
Story of
switches back
Seasons
over.
Grand
I
Bazaar
think that this
launches
one,
on the
if I'm
Nintendo
not
Switch system
mistaken-
August 27th.
Oh hell yeah, I'm buying the shit out of that. If I'm not mistaken, there's multiplayer on that one.
The Story of Seasons series.
On the one that we got? Or this
No,
one?
on
Look
this
at
one.
this.
This one.
If there is, that'd be fucking awesome.
Metroid.
I'll scratch my.
Is this Metroid?
I'm pretty sure this is Metroid.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
looks like Metroid. Yeah, Prime 4. Beyond.
Yeah,
Samus, you got that purple visor going on.
that's how you know it's 4.
Yeah, right.
This
It's a change in visor color.
This looks really cool already.
Samus finds
And
a
I'm not that
verdant
big of a
jungle
Metroid Prime
with a
fan.
colossal tree at its center.
I really gotta play that first one remastered.
Yeah, I gotta play the first one
In order to
remastered too.
survive
I've heard it's pretty good.
and escape
Mhm.
to
That's
Rob,
about
you liked
three.
She was
Metroid
unexpectedly
Prime on the
transported to.
Wii?
Yeah,
Samus
Prime
was still
3.
stone figures.
Yeah.
I mean, I did play it like, you know, like
To carve a
18
path
years
Yeah,
ago,
18
so I
years
don't
ago.
I don't remember that well.
I just remember you taking my copy and beating it, and I think
I don't even know if
I
I
just gave you my copy.
I don't even know if I
She's
beat
not
it. The only thing I really remember about it is the
Hordes
fight with
of
the
alien
ice
creatures
bounty
living in
hunter
the
guy.
jungle are waiting to strike.
I don't know why, but those creatures gave. I don't. This like whole section right here is giving me like Uncharted vibes.
Because it's
That's strange.
in the jungle.
I know. I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's got a green jungle.
Yeah, right.
The green jungle, and then it
How
reminds me.
un-alien.
The planet.
Wasn't
Samus is granted mysterious
in like
and
2 or
ancient
3 there
powers.
was like alien-esque
Psychic
creatures at the end?
abilities.
Because 4 it was undead
These
people.
powers allow Samus to operate
Or there
mechanisms
was no
and
I thought it was undead pirates.
No, there weren't.
they also allow
Right.
It was
we
about
thought that it was
pirates,
gonna
but there
be-
wasn't. I was waiting for the other shoe to
Yeah.
drop on the
Yeah.
supernaturalness, and it never did.
Hmm.
Oh, that's fucking
But
cool.
why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
The purple is for the psychic abilities. Got it.
Shadialu.
And what will be her fate
Gundam.
after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and
Plant.
time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Evil plant.
Still no release date.
All right, so I guess my prediction was not.
Holiday. That means
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Unless they just.
My guess is holiday, and it'll be on both. Right.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know
is
when
this
Switch
a-
2's coming out, but
Is this like the other M bullshit?
Is it co-op?
Oh shit.
Who knows?
It
Huh.
looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Oh.
We hope
Tell
you're
me.
looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
I don't know. I'm kind of sold. It looks pretty cool.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
okay.
Pokemon?
Ready to stir up
Nope.
some mischief?
No.
Once upon
It's
a
also
time,
a lot
there
of,
was
like-
drab coffee shop that transformed
This is a
into
headline
magical
game?
Potion cafe.
This is
Yeah,
a headline game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's a
it's
headline
Disney.
game.
This cafe, you'll craft concoctions for
Listen,
Disney
Nintendo
villains and
fans
get to
are
know them in
they have a
new
certain
light.
kind of audience.
Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of
Nintendo fans are
strange
Disney
elixirs.
fans, therefore they're
Then
Marvel
serve them
fans.
To your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston.
Eh?
With help from Yzma,
Kinda.
you can upgrade your
guess.
ingredients to
Therefore,
produce
they're
some
Cosmere
wildly
fans.
wicked creations.
The poison
The
for
potions
Cusco.
you make can influence each customer's storylines.
I wonder if
leading to
Kronk's in
different
here.
outcomes every time you play.
He's not bad
That'd be
enough.
amazing.
I
Who knows?
do
Not
not
bad
like
either.
Captain Hook with the
Might
beanie on.
happen.
I don't like Captain Hook
Disney
with a beanie
Villains
on, but
Cursed
I kind of like
Cafe
Gaston with his
launches
like
on Nintendo
asshole
Switch
golfer
later today.
vibes. That just feels right for Gaston. It's available right now, Rob. Go get it.
Spellbinding adventure.
Stone.
No.
It's like another fucking witch game.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the
This is
magical
really
Justin, are
cute.
you gonna go
Ooh,
Witchbrook
Chucklefish.
College?
class. Use
No.
magic circles to perform rituals.
Summon Satan.
Fly on
I love
brooms,
the
and learn
I like the
advanced
art
love-
style
yeah, I
though.
love
like,
the-
from
I love the art
witch
style.
training to skilled spellcasters.
Chucklefish.
There's also
Reminds me of,
plenty to do
Monkey Island.
outside of class.
I played To the Moon.
Hang out
Yeah.
with friends at their homes.
Ooh, To the Moon's great. Matt, you should
I
play that
honestly,
game.
Take on various jobs
when this
to help
first
pay for
was
tuition.
showing off, I thought this was gonna be Fields of
Or
Mystria.
use the spells
honestly.
you've learned to
Mm.
craft and sell original items.
I love those
Plus,
kinds
up
of
to
games.
4
I think it's
players
really
can make
cool when
magic
there's like
together in
pixel
online
art
co-op.
games nowadays that look good.
This is
Explore
awesome.
pretty
this
good.
whimsical
Rob,
world
did
on
you
the
play
road to
Finding Paradise?
graduation And beyond.
No.
Okay.
This is
That-
giving like Gaia
Are you
Online,
ready for a spellbinding journey?
honestly.
Like a
Like,
guy online met like
Enrollment
Harry Potter.
begins
yeah,
when
yeah,
Witchbrook flies onto
yeah.
Nintendo
I'm
Switch
okay. I
this
will not be
holiday.
playing that. It looks cute though. I can understand. I can like understand the the
Appeal.
appeal.
Adventure
Yeah.
and arcade games await.
Oh, God.
Are they gonna announce more for the
Fantastical
Virtual
mission
Boys?
to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this
Gold Man.
hands-on platforming adventure,
Oh, I like
you'll
this.
explore an
Oh, I
expansive
like this too.
archipelago
Oh, I
where
like
Very
this.
Cuphead.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say.
Upgrade your
Very
trusty cane
Ghibli
with
vibes,
magical
too.
parts.
Yeah.
Then use its abilities to find your own
Boop,
path
boop,
through the
boop.
enchanting world.
Me too.
Can you
I have a cane in
uncover
my.
the
I have a
secrets the
cane thanks to
archipelago
Justin.
holds?
So
Yeah,
this
you're
could be me.
welcome.
Out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
This is cool.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of
My
Gradius
God.
with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from
fucking hate
across
those
the
games.
series. Titles include
I understand some
Gradius,
people love them. I cannot stand them.
Salamander, Light
Yeah,
Force,
no.
Gradius 2,
I'll play it if
Gradius
it's the
3.
only thing.
and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions.
Salamander
including ones
2?
with different regions
No
and
way.
launch years. Plus,
Well,
take
that's
the
a
helm
Salamander
in a
3.
brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius
Brand new
Origins
entry.
launches
Justin,
on
you
the
spoiled
Nintendo
it.
Switch
Clearly,
on
you have
August
read
7th.
the.
He pre-watched.
To be announced, Salamander 4.
Pre-watch.
Yeah, literally.
Battle to
Salamander
the
4 is like a
beat in
launch
Rift
title
of
on the Switch.
Necrodancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight
Oh, that's
monsters
cool.
in rhythm-based combat. Keep the
Is that the
cadence
sequel
going
to
with
Crypt of the
epic
Necrodancer?
battles, quirky minigames,
Same developers, I
remixed
think.
stages, and global leaderboards. Plus,
I never played
more
either.
I've always
musical mayhem awaits
wanted to
in
get
the
into
Celeste
Crypto
Music
Dancer,
Pack
but-
paid DLC.
Crypto Dancer? Is that like
Be on the lookout
SBF?
for more
Like
DLC in the
Wait,
future.
what is it? I'm sorry.
Crypt of the
Crypt of the
Necro-
Necrodancer.
Yeah.
Hello. There we go.
Later
Yeah,
today.
that.
Crypto Dancer.
Crypto Dancer. Yeah,
See what's in
cryptocurrency.
store.
Just dance on that NFTs.
It's
That's
FBS
What in
or
the
SBF dancing in jail.
Oh, this is
Elon
Welcome
Musk
to
is the host of that
Tamagotchi
game.
Plaza, a brand new entry in the
Yeah, Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi Connection series.
Tamagotchi.
There are stores
What?
galore.
A competitor for
Design
a
glasses at the
clear
eyewear shop.
competitor for Animal Crossing has risen.
Polished pearly whites solo or with a friend.
God,
at
this is
the
such a
dentist.
this is such a Rob
And
game.
arrange plates
Dentistry?
at the afternoon
Yeah.
tea shop.
Up
It's
to
a
the
road
end
between two
making
dentists.
plates
Oh, yeah.
for
Dentistry only to
yeah,
eat
enjoyers.
sweets.
Provide good customer service to get
Dressmaking.
high
Guys, there's
ratings and
12
upgrade your shop.
shops.
Fuck.
In doing so,
And they
you'll get to
upgrade?
meet more
Oh, I wanna play
Tamagotchi,
as the buff
making
shark.
the
Oh,
task
that's a
life
good- yeah, I like
than
him.
before.
Yeah, that's who I
Oh
would play
shit,
as.
Rob is
I
sold.
like Chad Shark.
Business is
Chad
just
Shark.
beginning. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch. June
I would only
26th.
buy if I can play as Chad Shark.
Technically, it would be Tamagotchi. Sorry.
Pokemon.
Ruined.
Oh, hey, hey, hey.
The fuck is that thing?
What?
Any of the Pokemon I saw that I don't know.
Z-A.
Za.
Z-A.
Is there a release? date for
Legends
this?
Z Alpha.
I
A
think
new
that they
title
said
in the
like
Pokemon
second half
series.
of the year.
You'll begin
not
your
mistaken.
adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
So like holiday, like their normal
Embor.
release.
The setting is
Wendell.
this metropolis.
Why didn't they make
that
the
also
it
appeared
the
in
pro
Pokemon
wrestling
X
one?
and Pokemon Y games.
Oh,
What,
Incineroar?
Pikachu?
City.
Oh,
Incineroar.
To
Incineroar?
make it easier
Yeah.
for people and Pokemon
I
to
don't know.
coexist. A company
I don't know
named
how
Quasartico
popular
Inc.
Incineroar is,
carrying out an
honestly.
urban
He was popular enough to get
redevelopment
into
plan.
Yeah, I was
Smash.
about to say.
That's true. That's
Visit
very
the
true. Well, I
lives
don't
of
know
the
if that
Pokemon
really
and people
dictates
of Lumio
popularity.
City.
It's just who they're trying to push.
I don't know. He's a pro wrestler. I stan him.
I
Scattered
like
all over
Incineroar.
town
I like
are
that
wild
generation in
zones.
general, and people typically.
These
eh.
areas are
meh
special
on it.
environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
Oh my god, I love
That-
Ekans.
that
For
squirrel
no
is evil.
reason, by the
You
way.
can catch
I hate
Pokemon
snakes
here.
in real life, but I love Ekans.
Did you know that Ekans is snake backwards?
Snake backwards, and
Hmm.
Arbok is
Hostile.
Cobra
If you
backwards.
sense trouble,
What?
What about Muck?
there are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Shut up, Rob.
Some of them can even be found
I didn't
on
name 'em.
rooftops.
I didn't either. But it's
People
funny.
and Pokemon live easygoing lives.
That
in
steel
Lumio
is-
City.
looked a little sus, I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
But
Curly, I'm walking around.
He looked a
so
little
cute.
small.
Falls.
It did look very small,
The
right?
city's aura transforms. Highly skilled
Felix is
trainers are
actually
invited
just
to
as like
participate
a
in the
tall as like a
tournament.
5'0" nothing
Interesting.
Japanese
So
girl.
they're gonna
CA
actually have a.
A battle
Like,
royale.
In
Wow,
battle
that's
zones.
fucking cool.
The fuck is that thing?
I don't. Rob,
If you're
you don't
spotted,
want to know.
they'll challenge you to battle.
I'm
Oh, damn.
so
Strike
excited for
first
this.
before being seen,
I honestly
and
am
you'll
too.
land a
That
surprise
Lucario.
attack.
Are you excited, Rob?
Using a super effective
No.
move at the right
Yeah.
moment is key.
I like Lucario.
I love Lucario.
I don't know what that thing
And
is,
with
but
Oh, I love
Mega
Gardevoir.
Evolution,
Oh, are
some
we gonna see her Mega
Pokemon can
Evolution?
power up
Oh,
even
we're
No.
gonna see Abracadabra. but-
What the
You'll
fuck?
start at
Damn!
Z and work your way up to
Mr.
rank
Miyagi
Fucking
looking
rip
ass.
that Gardevoir.
Max
Damn,
got
you have to-
ridden
oh,
under
Z to
eyelashes
A.
over here.
are set
Z to
Oh,
A. Got it.
that's why.
Got it. That's the gimmick. I'm kind of
Day
here for this
and
because this is the
night
first time
are
that they've
two
really kind of
sides to
changed up the
Lumio
formula in
It seems there
Yeah.
are more
Ever?
secrets
Really?
Look,
waiting to be
now you can
uncovered.
no clip,
What will
wall
you
hack,
find on your
kill
adventure?
each other's Pokemon.
Pokemon
I'll do it with
Legends
Lucario.
ZA launches on Nintendo Switch
ZA.
later this year.
ZA.
Za.
In Lumio
Crypto.
City,
Za.
where the game is set,
Za.
the
Cha.
aura transforms
It's Pokemon
between
Pizza.
Day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
That was just a sword.
Next, please
yeah.
take a look
good.
at this.
They were
Rob,
in
did
Sword
you-
and Shield.
Rob, did you know that there's a Pokemon that's an ice cream?
Hello there.
And I'm also aware of Trubbish before you bring him up.
The game you're about to see doesn't have a big
Duck
epic
Hunt?
story,
No.
but what
Okay.
it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Oh, Justin will like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
Wanna
this.
see?
No.
Yes.
Just press the button to jump
It's
to the ring.
Justin.
It is me. I'm
I
a
was
big
gonna
brown
say
boy.
it's Rob.
Oh my god, he can jump. Oh, oh.
It
No, you
sounds
can't.
easy. But the timing is super
Dang.
tricky.
Allegedly.
It has
Maybe
closer
you could try
timing
it
than
in
like a
time to a
Sekiro
rhythm.
dodge.
Literally.
Okay.
In this game,
I like the
you
one
might
that's
do
sticking
almost
its tongue
anything,
out.
but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might
Oh,
even
no,
be
they're
able
getting
to play it with
faster.
your eyes closed.
It's
Oh
gonna be
no,
even
what are we
harder
gonna
now.
do?
Why is this giving me anxiety?
'Cause you can't see the
Sekiro
ring
dodge,
coming?
Apparently. Oh, I want to be one of the cats.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm
This is
Heaven
kinda cute.
series.
This is like very WarioWare coded.
I was gonna say very
Yeah.
WarioWare, very Nintendo coded in general, so it makes sense.
2026, damn.
That game looks complete.
That was Rhythm
Yeah.
Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the
Like,
Rhythm Heaven
'cause it looks
What
so
a game.
simple.
What else are we adding? More
It includes
like
lots of music.
More
expression
mini
Game of the
by
year.
Japanese
Yeah.
musician Tsunku.
You can
I
watch
don't know
like
who that is.
the
What
lady's
kinds of
butt
rhythms do you think you'll hear? We
Nice.
hope you're looking
and the
forward to it.
frogs, whatever that is. Oh, they got buff guy
Nice.
Next,
for the
we have
ladies
news about the use of digital
For the
games on your
ladies.
system.
For the gays too.
Please
and the
take a look.
gays
yeah, girls and the
or
gays.
Matt.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring
What?
Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Okay.
Yeah.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely
Yeah.
inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Animal Crossing.
But
What?
what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
I was gonna say
Well,
you can't. Are they
here's what
telling me
we
you
came
couldn't
up
do
with.
that already?
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
It's mostly
Huh?
tied to your account.
Hmm.
When purchasing
Aren't
the
they
digital
already there?
version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Is it just gonna be like
Your
faster?
digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
No, they're just
Here,
profile
you can
locking
load
them.
and eject your virtual game cards
Yeah.
and manage which games you can play on your system.
Yeah, I think it's. Oh, I wonder if this is like
Yeah.
a soft launch that the Switch 2 is gonna be
If you have two Nintendo Switch
virtual
systems,
only.
You can eject a virtual game card from
I
one.
don't know how it works
and
on
move
the
it onto the
Switch,
second.
but like if you have multiple
Now
accounts,
you can play this game on the second
like you can have
system,
multiple profiles
wherever
on your
and whenever you want.
Switch, right?
Just
But
as
can
if you
those
had
multiple
inserted a
profiles
physical
play the
game
same
card.
game on
Probably not.
digital games?
Virtual
Probably not.
game
You
cards,
probably
you can
probably if
freely
you
load
did
and
like a
arrange which
family
games you
sharing
play on up
plan,
to
which
2
we're on,
systems.
Justin.
Yeah.
You have to buy the game 300 times.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
This is unnecessary.
Hmm.
What they had before worked.
This is sus.
Yeah.
You can also lend
Yeah.
out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account.
I think that they're
Family
going to
group
launch
members.
a digital-only Switch too,
Connect
and
to
that's
your
why they're
Family Group
doing
member
this.
system via local wireless when you want to lend a
That's
game.
just my guess.
Switch
Choose
2
the title you're
is
lending.
digital only. No, I'm just kidding.
And who you're lending it to.
No, because I think we did see a
No,
spot
No,
to put
yeah, there's a
cartridges.
slot.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
Like,
You
I
can only
guess
lend
that's
one
nice
game
for
at a time
kids.
to a
Your
particular
dad has a
person.
copy, but your
Games can
son
be lent
can't
out
play
for
it.
2
So
years,
essentially,
after which they will automatically return to you.
You can loan
so
them
you
for
can't
14
play them.
days.
You can
Easier
loan
to
them.
use.
It's
Virtual
basically like
game card.
loaning.
Okay.
Loaning.
I mean, I
like,
guess
I don't know about
that's
that.
kind of cool, but like,
The
I don't
virtual
know.
game
Steam
card
makes it
feature
easier.
lets you swap games
Yes,
between
yeah.
Nintendo Switch systems
Except for when it
as
comes
well
to
as to
Assassin's
Nintendo
Creed.
Switch 2 systems.
This feels like they're just trying to monitor like
This
who
feature
you're
is
like
planned to be
sharing your
added
games
via a
with,
system
essentially.
update in late
Just
April.
seems weird.
But to be
Let's
fair,
take a
their
look at
online
more
services are
Nintendo
like
Switch games.
$20 a people or $20 a year or something like that. So, are we really expecting something that large and in charge from that?
Is that a Pokemon? Is that a
Oh.
Pokemon?
High on
That
Life?
God, oh yeah, High on Life, interesting.
This is
God,
a
it looks
really
like
good
awful.
game.
It looks really bad on the Switch. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Huh.
My dog. You're on the back
One
of a
Piece.
dinosaur. King of meat.
King of Meat.
Me. Elephant?
Meat! Meat!
I thought you
Me.
just
Me.
made that up,
Me.
Rob. I didn't think that that was like an actual thing. I thought that was kind of a meme. I was like, haha, what a silly name. And then I saw it and I was like, oh,
It just is like it just replays the match between Powerhouse Hobbs and Miro like over and over and over again.
literally.
Uncover history once more.
Again.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing
Justin,
onto
are you familiar?
Nintendo Switch.
I am familiar
Meet
with
Gustav,
Saga
the
Frontier.
Royal Heir,
Haven't played them.
the
Gustav!
Gustav
two heroes
and Will.
whose fates
Well,
and legacies
well.
will intertwine across generations
Well.
in this epic
Mother!
Calvin Klein.
General.
I read that as Calvin Klein. So we're gonna.
Experience the original story,
Lord
along with
Gustav?
brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
I don't know. Square Enix just needs to stop being
Plus,
wimps and
team
remake
up with more characters in
Parasite
battle.
Eve.
And transfer stats to
Do it, you
allies
cowards.
through the parameter
I
inheritance
saw my name.
system.
I see my name.
Tyler's gonna
After
play just
finishing
for that
the main
reason.
Story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses.
This does look pretty. Like I like
What
the art
histories
style,
will you uncover through the ages?
but I'm kind of a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Felipe!
Saga Frontier 2
Will.
Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Shadow Drop.
That's pretty cool.
Monumental adventures await.
How many downloads do you think they'll get today?
Embark on
3?
peaceful
Honestly, I think a
journeys
decent amount.
across
That's
this
like
series
kind of
Or
a
like
beautiful
cult
puzzle
following
games.
game, right?
1,000
Wander
at least.
Through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes
Huh?
to
I
manipulate.
thought
I'm
that
sorry.
was kind of like a
Optical
cult following,
illusions
like
to
popular
discover.
game.
and
Saga Front.
mystifying secrets to
I probably
unfold.
wouldn't say so.
In Monument Valley,
Hmm.
lead the silent
Never mind.
Princess
I eat my
Ida
words.
in her quest for forgiveness, while
But
outsmarting the
then
enigmatic
diehard
Crow
JRPG
people.
fans who are like
A
itching
different
for
journey
old games
awaits
to come
in
back,
Monument Valley too.
Mhm.
they're gonna get
Isn't
them.
this game just-
Guide Row in her
isn't this game
adventure
just
through
Fez?
motherhood, as
Wasn't that-
she and her
yeah,
child
this
unlock
looks like
the
it.
secrets of the sacred
Was that game on like
geometry.
the PlayStation
Both
1,
games
Justin?
contain
Or what
all their
console was it
additional
on?
chapters,
It probably wasn't
add-ons,
like that
and
generation.
DLC. The
like
first
a
two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo
Super
Switch
NES.
April
Yeah.
15th. Pre-orders begin later
these
today
games already
on
exist.
Nintendo eShop. And Help Noor on her journey to restore the world's life.
The third
in
entry.
Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Pre-watch.
Ow. What is this, like Power Shot Golf or something? Or
No,
Hot
it's Wii
Shot? Or...
Golf. It's anime golf.
Yeah.
Anime
Or
Isn't it
golf.
called like
Brand
Power
new
Shot or
entry
Hot
in the
Shot?
Everybody's
series
Golf,
is
that's what it was, yeah.
thriving on
Hot
the Nintendo
Shot.
Switch.
Day one purchase.
Aim,
Ooh.
Yeah.
time your
Just for
button
that.
press
Scandalous.
That character
just right,
specifically.
and
Right,
take
Justin?
your shot.
Yep. I mean, no.
I
but
honestly,
sure,
just
I'll
kidding.
say
I'm
yes
not
for
even
you.
like
Side
genuinely. I think that you are gonna buy this because
and
you like
other
golfing.
special shots.
Kink.
No,
In the
I won't
single-player
actually.
Challenge mode. Compete
Yeah,
in
those-
tournaments
those-
and face
those
off against
sprites
a
look
range of
kinda
rivals to become the
Jank.
I mean,
ultimate
the skirt physics,
golfer. In wacky golf, your shots
Listen.
could
the
get
hair
pulled
physics
into
were good
holes,
too. I don't know.
or
Listen.
obstacles might fall.
They actually
It's
don't have
golf,
butts.
it's
They're
Call-
just legs
call
go all the
me-
way up into their torso.
Yeah, no,
Call
I'm
me
not
when-
that's how the
Golfers can hit
human
the
anatomy
fairway
works.
together locally
Call me when there's
or
dead or
online
alive
play.
golf.
Yeah, see,
Then I'll play.
listen, that's when I
So
would play
just
too.
relax and get ready to
Are you
tee
telling me
off.
that they didn't have golf already?
Everybody's Golf Hot
They have
Shots
volleyball.
lands on Nintendo
Yeah, they have
Switch
Doesn't come out in
this
America,
year.
and they have dating sims, which aren't out in America.
You're telling me they didn't have a golf game in the volleyball game?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what we're telling you.
Unite some of
What's
Marvel's
this?
greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up two heroes from the
Oh,
roster of 15,
shit.
including the likes of the spectacular
Beach volleyball
Spider-Man
had
and the
Keijo
ferocious
before Keijo
Wolverine
was cool.
to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial
Oh,
aces,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can mix and match a variety
did.
of heroes
I remember
from
Matt
an
playing that
amazing array of
again.
possibilities. And swap between your team
I
of two
loved
at
that
any
game.
time.
So much
Take
fun.
advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your
One
foe.
thing
Do you,
will
do you,
remain.
do you guys like
The
these
four
kinds of
players
games? I
can
don't.
assemble
Beat 'em
for
ups?
local
I
online
wish I
co-op
liked
play.
them. I typically do not.
The
I wanna-
battle for
I
the
mean, I wanna
fate of
play
the
them, but they're
Marvel
not fun by
Universe
yourself.
begins when
I would
Marvel
play this
Cosmic
one though, because
Invasion
that one looks pretty
launches on
fun.
the Nintendo Switch system
I
this
played
holiday.
so the only beat 'em up that I've actually liked are
That
I
was
typically like the
Marvel
Marvel
Cosmic
ones. Those
Invasion,
are pretty fun.
where you'll
Like side
battle
scroll
as
and
a
like
tag team
retro
of
beat 'em
different
ups, and then
superheroes.
I always like
Next
the Sailor
is
Moon
our
one that I
last
play.
game announcement.
Yeah,
Please take a
This
look.
is the last one.
this is the last game.
What
Last
an event this
announcement.
has been.
It's Devil Light Beach Volleyball.
Animal
Could you
Crossing.
imagine? Nah, it's not Animal Crossing.
Oh, my
Oh, God.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is that? This is cursed.
This is me, Animal Crossing.
No, take it.
Refreshing.
Ah!
Oh my
Ah!
Ah!
god, dude! This is what
No.
they're ending it on.
No.
This is what they're ending it on.
Look,
There's no
they're
fucking
banking
way.
really hard on next week, okay?
Oh my god.
Tomodachi life.
I would.
Living the dream.
No. No. Give me
Wow.
the game with the Chad Shark, please.
Dude, there's no fucking way they're ending on
Play
Dude,
this.
that.
it's not even coming out this year.
Was that Tamagotchi? And this is.
Tomodachi.
Tomodachi. Ah!
Okay.
Vor.
Oh!
Ah,
Vor.
glad that was only a
So this-
dream.
I don't like this robotic voice shit.
So this is what they were
Neither
doing
do
with
I.
all
Now
the
that
me
was
characters that we
Tomodachi
made
Life,
that are
Living the Dream.
internally just
The first new
marching
entry
in
the series
a
in over 10
in a
years.
march still.
In the trailer,
endlessly
we saw Mii
On my
characters
on my
living
Wii
on an
console.
island out at sea.
Yeah, wherever that Wii console may
What
be.
kinds of interactions do you think they'll
God,
have?
I don't want
There's
to see
just a
that
bunch
again.
of me's breakdancing.
Okay,
We hope
look.
you're looking
There's
forward to it.
there's
like
one
this.
last bit. There's like 5 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
Please stop.
Direct so far.
Say this one more thing.
I think that there's one more
Our
thing.
final announcement
There we
is
go.
something a little different.
But you already
that's
said it was
not
the
a game.
final.
Now
This is
here's
final
Mr.
final?
Miyamoto to
Final,
introduce it.
you know, like Final Fantasy.
Oh.
I bet you Miyamoto's gonna
Hello,
come out and be
I'm
like,
Shigeru
"Hi,
Miyamoto.
everything that you've seen today is gonna be on
Thank
Switch
you
2."
for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
No
And
more.
These
See what they did
presentations
there.
Last
have
one.
grown
Goodbye.
into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much.
You're welcome.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a
On
smart
your
device
fucking
app
phone.
called
Oh,
Nintendo Today,
That was not.
Yeah.
That was
which
not
functions like a
on
daily
my.
calendar. In the app, you can view different
A
Nintendo events.
Nintendo
We will also be
WhatsApp.
delivering all sorts of
Yeah.
content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Hey.
After the
Pascal.
Nintendo Direct
I
for
love my
Nintendo
boy
Switch
Pascal.
2 on April 2nd,
I'm watching
news
that.
about
But...
Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly
Okay.
through the Nintendo Today
Okay.
app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Yeah.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Bruh.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Do you, Miyazaki?
Miyamoto?
Or Miyamoto? My bad.
Close.
Wrong Mia.
Wrong Mia.
Wrong Mia.
Okay. Okay, that was
Well, that was
That was something.
that was something.
All right, rate it. Rate it
Out of what?
on a scale of like
10.
I would tell you right
I'd
now. nothing
rather
will be
die
the-
to the 13th reason.
You would say that again?
I'd rather die
nothing
to
will-
13th reason.
What's the 13th reason?
Nintendo Today app.
I think it was fine. I mean,
It's
like,
yeah.
it was okay. Like, I think that I'm excited about Story of Seasons. That's very exciting. I got introduced to Chad Shark, so that's very exciting. Prime, Metroid and Pokemon look great, but other than that, there was really nothing noteworthy here that I can say that I'll like really
Yeah, it was
pick
very
up
like
and play.
3 out of 10.
I honestly, yeah, I was gonna say like for me it'd probably be a 4 out of 10, and the games that were announced that I actually liked, like they look great. I'm excited for them, but
They're holding on until next week.
yeah, this is that, like
Yeah.
Justin said, it's like they're like, and kind of what I said too, it's like they're clearing out shop so that they can focus on like the big dogs next week.
Yeah.
But that cursed fucking game.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Oh my
That's a game
God.
that I'm not gonna get out of my head for any time
They
soon.
closed on that. That's
yeah,
insane.
like that was the last
Yeah.
game they showed. That's okay.
When
I think
when
of
I
all the
first was
things.
showing, I was like, there's no way that this is Animal Crossing, just because, like I said before, they're not going to drop an Animal Crossing without being like, here's the Switch 2 and here's why it's going to be better on Switch 2. But that, like, putting all their eggs in that basket, and they were like, we're going to end on this. You should have ended on the Tamagotchi one then at that point. Because Chad Shark stole the show.
Yeah, he was. Go back to him, Justin. I want to see him.
I want to see my boy.
Yeah.
Which one was it again? No, not this
Story
one.
of Seasons looks great.
It
I'm
was
excited about
the
that one.
weird fucking-
Tamagotchi.
Oh, right.
Where
Tamagotchi.
is it? It was that
Yeah.
far? Wow. Okay. Yeah. See,
Tamagotchi,
like,
yeah.
even going back to this, like, the Tamagotchi one looks
There he is.
significantly better. Yeah, my boy Chad Shark.
Look at him flexing in the background on the
I
cardboard.
love
cutouts.
him.
I like how he looks sad all the time, though.
I
In
know.
every
and-
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
like
if
what?
if I buy this game, genuinely, it's only because of him.
Yeah, he always looks upset.
And what's really sad is that this game looks significantly better the second time around after seeing that fucking tragic
Yeah.
shit that we saw at the end there. That was scary. That was a jump scare.
So
That
I
was
think
concerning.
I'm with Rob on this. This is like a 3 out of 10.
Hmm.
Maybe lower because this direct wasn't needed.
It wasn't.
Because
What's funny is that Justin's heard of these games and he rated it the same as me.
like so here's the thing. Dragon Quest 2 1 and 2 remake
We
that's
knew
been
that was
announced.
coming.
We knew it was a thing. We don't have a release date, so there's no new information really. Pokemon
Yeah, and what was the
ZA,
point of? Yeah, Pokemon Z to A and Metroid, same thing.
like
We
yeah,
didn't get a release date. Like, what
we
was the
didn't get-
point?
there's no new information about these games other than like Pokemon like giving you the premise of what it's gonna be. But aside from that, like you showed off your major games, there's no like real new information about them. You could have just saved these informations for a later direct when you can show off more stuff. and then you just fill out with a bunch of filler, which Nintendo Directs don't have a lot of. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always like a bunch of like, hey, here's this game from 30 years ago. You can own it today again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would have been even more interesting if they did like an indie direct as like a last hurrah, and that was what they showed us today. I don't really think that most of this was needed. Um,
Well, you didn't think the flying, yeah, like the rhythm game was good.
I mean, I'm not gonna play it, so
yeah. Um, really depends on they how much they charge
no,
for it,
last
because I
week.
wouldn't be opposed. But yeah, it's just a lot of like, it's like a lot of those games where it's like it's a very catered audience,
Mm-hmm.
and like they're only going to appeal to certain people versus like the masses. The only ones that appeal to the masses are, in my opinion, it would be Metroid, Story of Seasons. Oh, and this whack ass shit.
Yeah, this felt like more
Um,
Yeah,
like an obligation than an actual like.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so genuinely I think that they focused on this because they're going to announce a version of the Switch 2 next week that's digital only.
So,
That's my guess, because that's what the competition is doing. You look at the PlayStation 5 and you look at the Xbox One X, and they have digital only versions that are slightly cheaper, and I think that Nintendo might follow suit. And I assume that the Switch 2 is going to be like $400 to $500 is my guess.
it feels like this
Yeah.
direct was primarily made just for this and
Yeah, and
their
the
app
app.
announce and their app
Yeah,
announcement.
they like hid those in the middle of old game announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like out of all the like every single Nintendo Switch Direct has always been like the same, a bunch of games that cater to a bunch of different people, and those people love them.
Mhm.
I, on the other hand, don't really care for these type of games, so it's like I'm very meh on like.
It's just is it just more Japanese audience oriented?
Well, it's not even Japanese audience oriented because they had their own Switch Direct. Well, they'll sometimes announce different games on there,
Oh.
Mm.
but this is just like,
This
yeah, I don't know.
Go for it. Whatever you're gonna say, Justin. You don't have the words for it.
Yeah, I don't have the words
Like,
for it.
I get what you're trying to say, because it's like, again, like I think it just goes back to the point that I made where it's like this is very catered to a specific audience. And Nintendo in the past have had like amazing directs where they announce a lot of cool stuff. They have a lot of good games coming out that look cool. This just happens to not be one of them. But what I will say is, like, I will give props to Nintendo that they're showing off that, hey, look, we are porting like remastered older titles. Um, which is such a hot topic right now, and such a big conversation about like maintaining these older games that are only playable on like one console. Um, and like locked on like a very old console. Like some of these JRPGs, if you find like a PS1 JRPG that was kind of niche, it cost oodles and oodles of money to play, and it because it didn't sell well, it's not getting a remaster. But it looks like Nintendo is like kind of willing to get some of those titles on their consoles at least, so that's at least positive. But other than that,
It's like with
what
Nintendo
was the
games,
point?
I'm very partial about what
Hit or
games
miss?
I actually like,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's just like things like Story Seasons, not my type of game. It's a Mac game. We all know this. This
For
Disney
sure.
Villains
Yeah,
Curse
100%.
Cafe is not a me game. Witchbrook is
Also
not
a Matt
a
game.
Justin game.
No, not the Disney one.
A lot of
I'm very
yeah,
okay.
a lot of Nintendo Switch games are not Justin games. Aside from like
No,
the JRPG
they're not
Zelda show, but I'm not gonna
gamer
play it.
games.
Exactly, they're not the I want to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, this was very much so like cozy and niche games, kind of, is how I took it. Actually, this game looked really
Actually,
good,
no,
and I will play
This
this.
game looks really
I will
cool.
play that.
Yeah.
I will take everything back that I said that it was only a couple of titles. I will be playing this. Thank you so much. Um, and that's why I stand on my 4 rating because this game looks pretty cool. But that, like, I don't care about
Gradius
this game,
3.
But
yeah,
but
at
here's the
all.
thing. This game, you don't even remember it until it just came onto screen.
Yeah, you completely
Yeah, I
forgot
mean,
about
it's
it.
not. I feel like
Yeah.
the last PlayStation one that we all reacted to was way more impactful, and I remembered way more.
Yeah,
And there
yeah.
was way more that I was interested in when they announced
Mhm.
it there. But yeah, like you said, it's like it's not. But also, too, to be fair, that one was so quick. They showed it for such a quick duration that, like, how am I going to remember it? They focused more on this.
And yeah,
Well, the thing
and
is like literally none of this matters because uh at the next one, literally no one will remember this if they have
Yeah,
Silksong information,
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and no one will
that's the
care.
problem. It's like I think that they were just kind of like trying to give the fandom something by like for Prime 4 and for Pokemon, giving them like another trailer, which I don't think was needed for Pokemon because they just announced it. Like,
Yeah,
what was it, like 2 weeks ago?
that was last
Or we
month.
just saw a trailer like 2 weeks ago?
Uh,
Or am I tweaking about that?
it was in February.
Was
I
that
It
think it was
was
like
earlier
closer
this
to like a
month?
month.
4 months
Okay.
ago or 4 weeks ago. Sorry.
Yeah, so like we've seen a trailer about a month ago. It's not, it feels too, this sounds ludicrous, but it feels like too
Soon.
soon. Yeah, exactly. Like how my brain thought that it was literally like 2 weeks ago, because usually they wait like 2 or 3 months to show off something like that, and then they would give us a release date, not just being like, oh, there's a new Z to A system where you're trying to fight all the way up to rank A. Okay.
Honestly, like for a last, well, I shouldn't say last Switch because they're expanding
Yeah, I mean,
or
like
they're gonna be
The
supporting
Switch
it,
one, I assume will be supported to some degree.
but like the last
Um,
Switch focused direct, I would say probably until they
mhm,
start like doing Switch 2 shit. This is
mhm.
pretty lackluster.
It was pretty underwhelming. Yeah.
But it's understandable. Like, who
Mhm.
cares?
Yeah, again, they were trying to clear out the junk to basically make way for the new Switch, and they're not gonna release like some banger trailer that's coming out for the Switch. Be like, yeah, this is coming out for the Switch to get people excited for that. They're gonna keep it for the Switch too.
Yeah.
Like Rob said, it's like they're gonna announce, like, if they announce Silk Song, you know,
Like
that's
any
gonna,
big game got pushed, right?
yeah,
To Switch 2.
literally.
Oh
And
yeah.
that
Literally.
like it was in development at this time. It's either like going to be on both or is getting pushed to Switch 2.
Yeah, like I can't imagine that this game is like, I don't know that Pokemon will be on both because this runs a little too smoothly.
I think they said that this won't be on Switch 2.
I mean, but like,
It
yeah, I guess.
won't be.
Hold on. Let me double check.
When
It
is
better
Switch
be.
2 supposed to come
That
out?
doesn't make any sense. Why would they
Oh,
not
whoops.
have it for their new flagship device?
Hold on. Let me double-
Available late 2025. When is Switch 2 supposed to come out?
Allegedly in May.
That's crazy then.
Hmm.
That's insane to me. That they be running an online service game that will only be on Switch.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to do weird things like that, but still, that's bizarre.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, hold on. Sorry, give me 1 second.
or they're just being secretive about like what's actually going to be on Switch. Hello.
Maybe it's
what-
because they have no fucking idea.
Okay.
I
could you
doubt that.
imagine?
Nintendo's a little more meticulous.
Don't worry, but you'll be
than
able to
that.
play this on Switch.
It's just-
UAO.
Yeah, it's just weird. And like that's the thing. There's no Switch 2 announcement for these games,
Anything.
which is
Yeah.
weird. Like why like you should start like announcing your games for the console.
Justin, I genuinely think that. So I think that in their Switch 2, like, overview, they're going to be like, by the way, at our last Direct, these games are going to be on Switch 2. And like announce specific
They're
ones.
keeping-
Like I assume like maybe Story of Seasons, maybe, I don't really know. But like Pokemon and Metroid for sure, because they're first party titles. They're not going to not make a Switch 2 port of that.
It's just
It's like
stupid,
if they
though.
release Breath of the Wild only on the Wii U.
Or they did the same thing with Twilight Princess. Where it was
They
on
did. That was the last
Game-
GameCube
it
game
was
to
on
come out.
GameCube, yeah.
That was the last. It was one of the last, if not the last, GameCube game to come out.
They had
But
to mirror the whole game for the Switch or for the Wii release.
did they really?
Yeah, because Link is left-handed, so in the GameCube version, he has the sword in the left hand, but
Mm.
for the Wii control, most people are right-handed, so the Link has the sword in his right hand in the Wii version. So the way that they did that was they mirrored the entire game. I think
That's
I'm pretty
crazy.
sure.
That's crazy business.
I think you're right, Rob. I think that's right. I remember hearing something about that a long time ago.
I have that game for my Wii U, actually. Surprisingly
Yeah,
enough.
I have Twilight Princess for Wii. It's actually
wouldn't
I
be
think I
shocked.
still have the actual case for it.
I actually would not be shocked if they came out with if they said that Twilight Princess and Wind Waker were gonna get Switch 2 remakes. Or like Switch
Oh,
2
that'd be
like
so
ports.
good.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. Or just ports, because Nintendo loves a good port nowadays, which I appreciate because they're at least keeping
Minimum
like
work.
minimum work. It's like
Yeah,
a
for
good
free
return
money.
on investment, and honestly, it's
It
good
is
for
free
us
money.
too, because it keeps like games on consoles that are attainable and like you
Mhm.
can actually like play on nowadays, where it's like, yeah, who the fuck is going to go out and buy like a Wii U to play HD Wind Waker, or like go and find a really expensive GameCube version if they don't have it,
Problems is that they'll charge you full price for it
Yeah,
because
that's
they'll
fine.
come up with some bullshit excuse of like, oh,
But
this is why.
but it's better than paying like for, well, I guess it would probably be cheaper to go the Wii U route, but like it'd be better than paying like, the 100. I wonder how much Wind Waker is going for on eBay right now. Let me check, because I'm
Probably
sure
way
it's
too much.
expensive.
I do not condone emulation. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right, Tyler. Sure, Jan.
I'm just saying because we are streaming. I do not condone emulation.
Put your caps on.
Okay, so I guess it's not that bad. Wind Waker for the GameCube is going anywhere from $149 to $75.
It's still a lot.
It's a lot for an old
But
game on an old console.
Even so, it's like it's still bullshit that you're putting out games that are like 10 plus years ago came out for full price.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
regardless of what the market price is nowadays on eBay or other bullshit like that, it's still fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
it's like fine if you like did a full graphics rehaul, fine. But like
Yeah.
if you're just porting it, then you're full of it.
Yeah.
It should not be that expensive for just a port. A remaster is different, like you said. Like if you're gonna update
remasters are different.
graphics,
Or a
you're gonna update
remake.
graphics, engine, all that shit. Or yeah, or
Looking
a
at
remake.
you, Silent Hill 2, because it's amazing.
Then
That's a remake,
yeah,
not a
you can
remaster.
Yeah, the
justify.
remake.
Yeah.
You can justify a full game price for that. But
It
a
kind of
port-
reminds me of the debacle of like when Dark Souls 1 got like a
Master.
remaster. Or is it a remaster?
The
And like nothing
remaster.
really changed about it. I think that they made it 60 frames per second, but like other than that, the graphics are like slightly updated, and that's it.
That's what remasters are, though.
Yeah. And people were pissed because they thought it was going to be like a remake of Dark Souls 1 on with modern day graphics.
Well, I think it's like old enough where the terminology wasn't as clear then. Because like when did that come out? Probably like a good while ago.
I was like late 2010s, I think.
I think it was the remaster or the remake. Hello.
Remaster.
The remake I
is
think came out in
2011.
like
Remaster is 2011. So like
yeah.
we didn't know we didn't have definitions for this shit then.
Yeah.
Dark Souls Remastered?
Dark Souls Remastered, October 4th, 2011.
That's the original release date, man.
Yeah, that's the original release date.
Then
2018.
it's lying to me. 2018.
Steam has it listed for 2018.
All right. I mean, like I googled Dark Souls Remastered, and it says Dark Souls Remastered on it, and then you scroll down, and it says 2011. So I guess Google is just wrong.
I think that's pulling
Yeah,
off the
Google
weekends
is.
are loose on that.
Google must just be wrong. Because it came out for the PlayStation 4 and
Xbox One.
Xbox. Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's stupid. It's 2018.
That's what
So,
I thought. Because
I
I
was gonna
remember
say,
it being
maybe they're just-
relatively
maybe-
new when I bought it in 2020.
I feel like we should have known by then. So I guess Dark Souls fans are just stupid.
No, they were just pissed. Oh, well, yeah.
Were they just
No,
mad that
sorry,
it
I was
wasn't a
mis-
remake?
I
I
was
think they were just mad
misinterpreting
that
what
it
you were
wasn't a
trying to say.
remake.
No, 1000%. They were just mad it wasn't a remake. And I think that it was because they were led to believe initially it was going to be a remake, if I'm not mistaken,
I don't
based
know
on
the
like the
lore on
announcement.
that.
I can't
Yeah.
remember the lore. It's been a really long time since I dabbled with that, but nonetheless, I don't really have much else to say.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler, you got anything to say? You've been quiet, so. Oh, you
I
just
mean,
vibing?
I think I'm with you, Justin. I think this was a 3 out of 10. Mainly just because like there's 2-3 games that I thought were cool. There was that one platformer with the edgy character,
Shadow
the
Leopard?
Pac-Man one.
Yeah. Shadow
Yeah,
Leopard.
yeah. Pokemon, and then that Story of Seasons game, and then actually, sorry, 4.
Yeah,
the
this game
one,
looks pretty cool
like,
too.
Ghibli game.
Yeah.
But other than
Not
that,
Villains
I mean,
Cafe.
huh?
Not
Not
Villains
Disney
Cafe
Villains
or
Cafe.
Crypto
Dis-
Dancing is what I called it.
Disney Villains Cursed Cafe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
that's
at,
it.
look
Gaston
at
is a
that.
Chad golfer.
Yeah, you can make drinks with that.
I
You
think
can,
the
uh,
most cursed thing in this is Captain Hook with a beanie.
Yeah,
That's
that looks
offensive to
really
me.
wild.
Look, he just took Smee's beanie.
Honestly,
Smee
he
had a
looks
beanie the whole
strung
time.
out. Look at him. Like,
Yeah,
why
he
does he
looks
have
like a
like
drug addict.
he does? And like,
Well,
I
you
like the
know.
fact that he has like a little sweater, like he's a bougie, and then it's like, just kidding, knitted cap.
That's Smee's beanie,
looks like he
people.
just-
Come on.
He looks like he just came out of rehab.
You said
He
what?
probably
Rob?
did. He killed Smee and took his hat.
I'm not gonna pretend to remember your pan shit.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Smee?
I never paid. I've seen Peter Pan, but I never paid attention to it.
Good lord. Smee is his little
Um,
helper right hand man dude. He wears a beanie.
Oh, the little dude with the mustache, the white
There
mustache.
you go.
And the,
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's
the
old.
chubby dude.
Yeah, he's got a beanie.
Oh, okay.
The Peter Pan lore.
Yeah, no, this game looks like it caters to Disney adults.
This game looks like absolute dog shit.
It looks dumb. It looks really
Um,
dumb. In my opinion, I just not my cup of tea.
But for those, just besides for those 4 different games, I think I'm not getting anything else, to be completely honest.
Imagine being on the dev team for that.
Yeah, dude.
The entire time you're like, I get paid to do this. I get paid to do this. I get paid to do this.
You're crunched making Disney adults cafe.
Oh boy.
Listen, that bake is probably really good, but they're
Yeah,
probably
for
not.
real.
The developers are not touching that kind of bank, though.
Why does
Mm-mm.
Maleficent have a furry tail?
Yeah, why?
I just noticed that. I just noticed that.
What is she?
You want to talk
Squirrel
about
Girl
weird
universe?
shit?
Yeah,
Leave the beanie alone. The furry tail.
yeah, that's weird.
Wait,
Is
Give
she
me
just,
some
like-
lore.
Justin,
Give me lore.
press
Where's
play.
the lore?
Wait, Tyler, what?
Is she just like?
She has a
she
selfie
Squirrel
stick
Girl?
and a furry tail.
Well, the selfie stick is her staff, just like a shittier version.
I thought you were gonna say, well, the selfie stick is iconic.
No, no,
It's so iconic. to Maleficent.
no.
Don't you remember that selfie stick in Kingdom Hearts 3?
No, I don't. I just remember her looking for the box and the Master of Masters.
I just remember her looking for the box.
That's crazy.
That's what she did.
But yeah, that's my hot take.
Well, this was
I'm excited for next
disappointing.
week, though.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
excited for
I'm
next week to see
so
what's going to come out.
Silk Song,
I'm-
please.
I just hope, yeah, Silk Song, that would be sick. I honestly hope that, well, I'm sure that we might get pricing that day too.
No, yeah.
And I hope pre-orders aren't a fucking nightmare. But
yeah.
Justin might have to snag me one again. He had to snag me a Switch OLED, so now he's gonna have to snag me a Switch too.
I also got Rob a PS5.
Yeah, got me a PS5.
He did get Rob a PS5. Yep.
I also kind of helped Matt get a PS5 as well on launch time.
Yeah, you did. You sent me the link right when it
Mhm.
went live on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I got a PS5 on launch day, baby.
I got them connections.
He does.
He has a job where he can sit there on the website.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's my job.
He's got
I
a
just sit on the
bot.
website.
Yeah,
he's
Justin has a
supposed to be
bot.
working.
Justin secretly is a
has
scalper.
bot. Justin's secretly a shoe scalper.
Yeah.
We
So
just don't
you're the
know it.
reason all the Taylor Swift tickets got bought.
Yeah, I got all of them.
Yeah, Justin's like, yeah, now you know.
Yeah. My secret's out. All right. I think that'll do it for us. We'll see you guys back next Wednesday for Switch 2 announcement, or it's the Switch
Yes.
2 Direct, which will be happening around, I think, 10 p.m. Pacific time. So,
Okay.
and then we'll definitely be streaming way after later in the day. So keep it out and
Yeah.
out for
You
that.
said 10 a. You
10
said 10 p.m. You meant 10 a.m.
I was about to say in Pacific time. That's 12 p.m.
I s-
here.
I said, okay, hold on. No, I meant
You
12.
Said
10 p.m.
10 p.m.
I meant 12 p.m.
12
Gotcha.
p.m.
12.
Pacific.
Oh,
So it'll be
okay.
10 a.m. our time. So meaning that we will stream it
No,
that night and
that's-
give our live
no,
reaction
that's
that night.
two,
That's
Matt.
2 p.m.
What?
Pacific.
Okay, whatever.
Which ocean is which, Matt? Quick.
Huh?
Which ocean is
it's,
which?
It's
Quick.
that way. That
Yeah,
way.
that way.
Pacific is
I don't
2
know.
hours behind us. Eastern
Yeah,
is 1
but
hour
Justin,
ahead
you
of
fucked
us.
me up because I thought it was 12 p.m. Pacific. So I was like 10 a.m. our time then. That's my point.
No, 2.
Anyways, whatever. Oh, I'm on the wrong coast.
Yes,
That's why I
you
asked you
are.
which ocean.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I need to go to
alright.
bed.
Tyler, do your thing.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment your favorite part down below, and catch us next time in another stream. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Leave your favorite comment down below.
Favorite comment?
They
Your
don't
favorite
even
comment.
call the East Coast time Pacific time
Yeah, whatever.
or Atlantic time.
Okay.
And make sure to check
I'm going to
out
bed.
our repo stream and our highlight videos that's coming out soon. And yeah, I think that's about it. So peace out, guys.
Bye.
Bye.